Ladies and gentlemen of Lancaster, please welcome to the stage with his show Failing Upwards, it's Ian Starler!
Lancaster, how was it? The break? I don't know why I said that all wrong. Fucking hell, I'm absolutely buzzed. You don't understand. Baby free. Oh my god, what am I going to do? I'm going to smoke crack. I'm going to smoke indoors. Don't even smoke. Just give it a go. Well, I didn't think I was going to start the show with that phrase. But there we go. Anyway, honestly, thank you all for coming. This is the show now. This is it. I'm on tour. If I'm being honest with you, the plan originally was to get in shape for the tour. Alright. Bit rude of you, actually, that. That wasn't even the joke bit yet. I want you to know that's never going to laugh. I want to make that very clear. I'm 30 days in and I've never said, I'm hoping to get in shape, and I've gone, mental concept. To be fair to you all, has anyone else here ever tried to get in shape for a thing, and then the next thing you know, you're at the thing? I'm recording this for Amazon Prime in 9 days. It's not the look I was hoping for. Basically, something happened to me recently that made me realise I need to sort my life out and what is going on. When lockdown restrictions lifted, me and my wife, and she was pregnant at the time, decided to go out for like a night out to celebrate lockdown being lifted. So we were having drinks in this hotel, and then we were going to go to a restaurant for a meal. So we come at the hotel, and then I got an Uber to take us to the restaurant. So we're walking towards the Uber, lovely stuff. Then as we're walking towards the Uber, because I'm a gentleman, I opened the door of the Uber for my wife. My wife got in the Uber, I closed the door, made my way around to my side of the Uber, and as I made that journey, that Uber driver drove away. So, that Uber driver watched me and my wife, both dressed up smart, walking hand in hand, and he just thought to himself, oh, that chubby bellboy's keen, isn't he? Look at that. How badly does he want a tip? He's kissed her on the lips. Is that even allowed? He's booked her an Uber using his own Uber app. I don't know if anyone here has ever had their wife abducted via the Uber app, but you can live track the abduction. It's like a brand new streaming service. Just watching this 2D car, my bird's eye view, drive away with my wife in the back. Felt like I was playing Grand Theft Auto 1. I felt like Liam Neeson. I had to call the guy up. Alright, Pavel, come back, that's my wife. And think about this, I called him up. So think about that. That means my wife is in the back of the car saying, fuck all, nothing. Keep driving, he's wearing that t-shirt that makes him look topless again, just keep going. Like a creepy Ken doll with no nipples, I don't like it. Punching above my weight, that's what I'm doing, according to Twitter. Nice to be reminded of that every day when you're on Twitter. Isn't it fucking grim, Twitter? The most aggressive place in the world nowadays. Twitter. I think I know what's happened. I think it's because everyone on Instagram now has to sort of lie to the world that they're normal and that they've not been upset that day. And you've just got to pretend your life's perfect. And smiling. Quickly hide the Kit Kats and take a picture of my breakfast. Because everyone on Instagram thinks they're amazing, everyone on Twitter's gone, right, well we cut these cunts down to size. The two things I get on Twitter are you're punching above your weight and you are too competitive on Taskmaster. A few fans in, because it wasn't a puppet actually, if you think about it, it wasn't a puppet. I don't care what you say, I know I got 5 points, but it wasn't a puppet, right? It wasn't a puppet. A nice little bonus in my life as well is because I am on the telly very occasionally, I get punching above your weight in the national newspapers. What fun! Doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it really brightens up a Sunday. Oh, Laura, look at that! Fuel crisis has come to an end, that's good. Bit of a pain on tour, the fuel crisis, but nightmare actually. Oh! Look, do you know Newcastle United? Yeah, Alan Shearer, yeah. They didn't bought over by a Saudi Arabian company. I just thought you meant, fair enough, I thought you meant. Apparently you should leave me. Not my words, the Daily Mail, so that's good to know. And they don't say punching above the weight, they don't explicitly say it, it's in the subtext. I get negged by national newspapers. Imagine that negged. Because there'll be a picture of me and Laura, and then it's just a description underneath the picture. It's fucking negging. It'll be like, Laura dazzled in stunning, lacy black number. She was accompanied by jolly comedian Iain Sterling. She's there looking amazing, obviously. I'm in the photo, probably blinking. Look like a fucking competition winner. Look like I'm watching This Morning that day. And Peter Andre was just stood next to a caravan. Do you want to win this caravan and a chance to meet Laura Whitmore? And I'm like, yes, please. I won! Hello! I made a model of you out of my earwax. Nice to meet you. My trousers are too tight. Bottom today, stretch on skinny. What the fuck is that? You lot can tell what religion I am. It's disgusting. You ever looked in the mirror and thought, my legs are too young for my head? It's just what the fuck is that? Oh my god. I've just got out of shape. I just don't know when it happened. 30s, baby, lockdown. I used to say fat on stage, which I regret. I sort of used to say fat pejoratively to mean like unhealthy, and that's not true. Fat doesn't mean unhealthy. There's so many different factors. Like I remember people go, it's not metabolism, it's how much you eat. Metabolism isn't a thing. Metabolism is a fucking thing, because I'm now in my 30s and I've not changed what I eat, but it fucking just doesn't fall off me anymore. There'll be young people that say, metabolism is not a thing. It fucking is. You're 19, you don't know anything, shut the fuck up. You'll go for a Sunday roast, and then later that day, I think I'll play football with my friends. No, not now. I eat a Sunday roast and then feel sad for a month. That's what I do. Literally 3 weeks later, can you smell gravy? Yeah, that's me, I'm sweating. Sorry about that. I had a leg of lamb a month ago, and I've still not shat since it happened, so it's going to be quite gravy based the next few weeks actually. Do you ever feel like in the papers and the media, there's like these like marginalised groups just get bullied? There's always picking on the small, like fat people get such a rough time in the media at the minute. I'm like, what? Leave them alone. Fat doesn't mean unhealthy in the same way that thin doesn't always mean healthy. I know thin doesn't mean healthy. I'm Scottish. I've seen junkies. All right. I don't know if you've got junkies here. My guess, you do. And I love a town that also has junkies, because you know, when I talk about junkies, I'm not taking the piss. I fucking, you know when you actually see one out and about? You feel like a treat, you feel like you're David Attenborough, you feel like you're watching Blue Planet. like, oh my god, there's three more. I spotted one in the way. The fucking junkie, they're always on the move, junkies, aren't they? They're like sharks, you just have to... Junkies are always moving and they're always speaking to someone 10 metres behind them. I've no idea why that's a thing. Always the junkie cry. Another junkie comes out a little with an Aldi bag. Always crossing a road, the junkie. Why is that? Why are they always crossing the road? They're so busy. They're so busy, junkies. It's 7 a.m. Where are you going? What are you doing? Just think we should leave fat people alone and we should pick on, let's pick on thin people. Let's not just pick on thin people, let's pick on young, thin people who are thin because they're young but act like they've got some sort of superpower. Because you don't, it's because you're young. When I was 19, I drank blue WKD every single night, give or take. I could hear my teeth dissolving in my skull. But I was 19, so I just pissed it out. Bright blue, not a calorie was kept in my system. And now because of the internet, all these young people act like they're fucking gym experts. It's embarrassing. So on Instagram, hi there, my name's Rachel, follow me for some fitness instructions. Subscribe to my channel for thin secrets. What's your secret? Being 20, it's not a secret. Come back when you're 33 and eat curry most nights because you're sad. Then I'll listen to your thin secrets, Rachel. I'm not fat, I'm not. I'm out of shape. I'm thin and fat. I don't know how I've done it. I'm front on thin. I'm 2D thin, I'm South Park thin. I literally watch people notice I'm overweight as I go to leave a room. But seriously, that's me off. What the fuck's going on? Women are like, how's it not on his hips? I don't understand how it's not on his hips. My body's in insane shape. I'm basically fin. What the fuck? Fin. I've put on so much weight. Listen to this, young people. I've started sweating from there. Yummy. I put on so much weight, my stomach has a forehead. That's where I'm at in my life. Before every gig, I've got to get a Roger Federer headband, just wear it underneath my tits. My body's a stupid shape. I am a 32 waist everywhere, apart from my waist. Do you understand? Buying jeans is like a fucking Rubik's Cube. If I buy a 32 jean, I can wear it just under my hips or just below my tits. That's the only place I can't wear them under my hips. There's a fucking headband there, isn't there? So that's not even an option. How have I done this to me? And I was so active as a kid. I was sporty AF as a kid. I done track and field, that was my vibes. I know, the thought of me doing track and field now is just hilarious to you. You are the coolest crowd I've ever had. I want to make that very clear. I'm actually enjoying it. A lot more than some of you, and that's fine. Genuinely delirious, I've not slept in a week. I was pretty good at track and field. There's two ways to be good at track and field. You can either sort of like dedicate your life to the sport, you know, make sacrifices and train every day. Or you can pick a niche sport with little to no competition and just become fine at that. That's what I did. I was a Fallsbury flopper. High jump, that was my game. I used to watch people doing the popular sports thinking, what the fuck are you doing? There's so many people do that. Alright Darren, what are you up to? I'm doing cross-country running. I'm like, cool. Do you know who else likes cross-country running? Half of fucking Ethiopia. So, good luck to you. Do you know Ethiopia don't have ice rinks? So you need me, I'll be curling, okay? And when I say curling, I'm not the guy, that guy. I'm the fuck. That guy. That's a sport. There's a man in the world with an Olympic gold medal on his fucking wall. Imagine that. What a fucking cop out. No, I used to do high jump every day. I jump over a stick backwards. Every day I jump over a stick backwards. Not once. Hundreds of times. Now, in my 30s, I've been known to drop money. I just drop it and go, that is far actually. That's too far for me, I'm afraid. Not notes, I'm not an animal, just coins. You ever dropped a load of coins in a shop? Like they fucking split up, they fucking go. They're like they're all 16-year-olds drinking in the park and the police have shown up. You drop coins and you go, scar, quickly! I was in Tesco, I dropped a pound, it left. It's like it's been planning its escape for a month. I can't go after it. I can't chase money around Tesco, I'm off the telly. Imagine if you saw me. The papers the next day. Jolly comedian Ian Sterling loses pound in Tesco. You lot reading it. Little picture in the article, me and Laura. He looks like the sort of guy that would chase a pound now. He's got that energy to him. I jumped over a stick every day backwards. And I'd land on a crash mat and get up. Just get up. I didn't have to think about it. Now, if I'm sat in an armchair too long, I have a wee conversation with myself before the standing up happens. Alright, Ian, I'm going to get up in a bit, just pre-warning. 3, 2, you ever counted yourself into getting up? 3, 2, 1, dad noise. Because I now make dad noises when I get up, it's disgusting. Every time I stand up. I suddenly either shit myself or ejaculated in my own pants. Just getting out of a chair. Or I was like, are you having an affair? No, Laura, I just stood up fast, I'm afraid. I don't go afterwards. That was ejaculating, that's the fucking shivers. We've all had one of them, your fucking leg goes. Jump over a stick backwards. Now I love a sit down, I love it. In my 20s, I just didn't care. But now in my 30s, I spot seats that in the past I never really noticed. There's young people in the room that have never really taken into account certain seats that on a train platform, some of the young people won't know. There's fucking benches on those train platforms. I don't know what's that for, putting my bag on, random. Now I'm like, I literally get on a train platform and I'm fucking up in that. I swear to God I'm up on that bench. And if anyone sits near me, I'm going to kick off. Just dead territorial. Pregnant one-legged lady walks past. I'm like, okay, jog on, bitch! I'm sweating profusely, madam. Let me be! Oh God. I don't know. I know I need to sort it out. I do know I need to sort it out. I have every intention of sorting it out. Because I just don't like my body very much now. It's weird. I've always had that a bit. I've always been a bit self-conscious of my body. I don't like doing things that involve being naked in any way, really. In my 20s, when I was a single man, I got invited to a sex party. I couldn't go. I'm not doing it. I've always had little movies. I've always had moves all my whole life. I've had little bitty titties always. Little Toby jugs. I've always had them. Nightclub bouncers, manatees. I've always had this little thing. I'm not going to a sex party. I'm not getting my top off in front of strangers. I don't care if they're going to suck me off. I'm not doing it. I'm not getting naked. I'll stay at home and wank with a jacket on. I'd rather do that. I said this to the girl, the woman went, oh no, Sydney, it's a masquerade ball sex party. So everyone's going to be wearing masks, so they won't know it's fine. That's worse. That's worse, because I back my body, neck up. Big fan, neck up. Yes, please. Neck up, neck down. No. So I'm not covering up my face, getting out my tits, and then looking for sex. That's just, what's the fucking point in that? Bit counterproductive. Me just walking out at a sex party in a pair of pants and a Michael Myers mask, because that's the only mask I own. I bought it for Halloween a few years ago, and if you think I'm buying a brand new mask to go to a sex party to not get sex, then you're fucking wrong, because I'm not having that fucking mask in my house for the next 10 years. What's that mask for, Daddy? Don't fucking ask me. Also, it doesn't matter if I cover up my face, because I do the voiceover on a TV show called Love Island. So, yeah, one person. Thank you. No, I don't need that. I do need that, but let's, you know. So, like, I could go to a sex party, face out, holding my passport, no one would care. But the minute I start talking, people are like, I can see it happening. And I can't do another voice, so I can't pretend to be someone else. Just me in a mask going, my name's Darren, and I'm an accountant. Tonight at the sex party. What are you guys up to? Tomorrow night. It's fucking hell. Brilliant, that's why we came. We can go now, come on, Susan. We thought he'd never do it, but he done it. So my only option is now to be quiet. That's my only option. To say nothing at a sex party with a mask on. Not everyone's into sexy talk, but nobody is into the old sexy silence. Just me, pants, Michael Myers mask, just walking up to couples saying nothing. I can only communicate through my erection. The ultimate puppet. Yes, no questions only, please. Yes. No. And my dick would say no, and then my belly would like back it up. Like a shit hype man. No. 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 Shut the fuck up, titties, because no one asked you actually. I need to sort it out. The easy option would be to go to the gym, but I can't go to the gym because I'm in my 30s and I never learned how to use the equipment. And when you get to your 30s, people just look too young, and I don't want to take advice off young people that work in gyms look young. I'm at the age where people just look young. I went to the dentist the other week. The girl was 22, but I was like, oh, it's creepy. Don't put your finger in my mouth. I'll end up fucking arrested. She still had like womb juice on her. She's fucking young. I was looking for an umbilical cord. Are you old enough to hold the drill? What the fuck's happening here? I'm not going to the gym and having some 22 roided up gym guy teach me. I'm not doing it. Some guy with a YouTube channel and no neck teaching me how to fucking pull a thing. I'm not doing it. So every time I go to the gym, I've just got to do that walk of shame where I just slowly walk past the equipment, pretending not to read the instructions to see how easy the machine is to use. And then I end up just walking about 50 minutes and then sit on a bike and just watch loose women for an hour. It's a waste of time. So it's quite a London thing. I decided I went for hot yoga, is what I went for. Yeah, I know. Have you got hot yoga in Lancaster? No. No. We have junkies, but not hot yoga. At least you know what it is, like, honestly. It's made my life a lot easier. You forget, I wrote this show in Scotland. They don't know what yoga or hot is, right? It's really hard. Do you know when you open your oven after you've cooked sausages and that air comes out, and that's yoga, is it? No, that's hot. No, yoga. Alright, the wee green guy from Star Wars. No. Is there any Scottish people in, by the way? Yay! Look at that, they've all fucking split up in case it kicks off. Lady at the back, where are you from in Scotland? Kirkcaldy. Fucking well done. You made it down here. You went from Kirkcaldy to Lancaster.
Yeah.
You live in Lancaster now?
Yes, I do.
Fucking how long have you been down here?
23 years.
23 years from Kirkcaldy
Yes.
to Lancaster. What a journey! You're an inspiration to the younger generation. Madam, you could have your own BBC Free documentary. It'd be incredible. It would be presented by Roman Kemp, obviously. Legally, he'd have to come out. Yo, dudes! Shut up, Dad, you're embarrassing. This is an inspirational tale of a woman who went from the rough streets of Kirkcaldy all the way to Lancaster. Now, let's hand over to Maya Jama for no reason whatsoever. I fucking love Scotland so much, man. I question every aspect of myself apart from Scottish. I think it's the best. Don't know if it's the same as Lancaster. I feel like it might be a similar vibe where in Scotland I will slag Scotland off, but if someone else comes at me, I swear to God, you're going wrong. Scotland shit, yeah, I agree. What the fuck, mate? I will slice you up. Being Scottish is very similar to being English, by the way. It's almost the exact same, except see when we go on holiday, people like us. I know you're saying because English people are laughing at the ones who he doesn't mean us. You know who I mean. I done this gig last week in Hull and they were fucking fuming about it. It's the highlight of any I don't know, Welsh, Irish, the highlight of us going on holiday is the first night in the hotel, you're having your dinner, and there's like Spanish waiter comes over, and he goes, English! And you get to go, oh no. Scottish. And they're like, yeah, Scotland! The relief in his voice, 3 shots for Scotland! You have your shots, you have a few drinks, you fucking wreck the place and you burn it down. Well, we're just as bad as them, but we don't do well enough in football tournaments, so you don't know about it. Scotland, honestly, man, we just think we're so big and great, and I respect it. I was in a taxi in Dundee recently, and small place Dundee. I was speaking to the taxi driver. I was like, "All right, mate, what do you reckon the population is of Dundee?" And this guy goes, "I don't know, about 2-3 million." And he meant it, right? I went, that seems a bit high. He went, well, we've got 4 cinemas. The old 1 million capacity cinema, we all know them well. We've got our own TV channel, BBC Scotland. There's absolutely no need for it, it's just a man in a shed. Linking into shows presented by Michelle McManus, it's incredible. And I could pick a better known celebrity there, but they're literally all presented by Michelle McManus. Do you remember her? She won the first Pop Idol. What a fucking legend. That's when Scotland, the first Pop Idol, people of Scotland watched her and thought, she's gonna fucking win this. For a laugh, we rigged it. We're the original Russia. We fucking The reason I mentioned BBC Scotland is, see when BBC Scotland became a thing, I got all these phone calls from these like wanky media, like London media types. They were all trying to come up with shows for BBC Scotland, like cash in. They wanted me to host. So they're suggesting all these like borderline racist TV shows. So like, hi there, alright dear, it's like the Great British Sewing Bee, but like everything's tartan. Hi Ian, hi, we're thinking it's sort of like MasterChef, but you deep fry everything. The best one I got, this guy's from a guy called Nigel, goes, hi Ian, it's Nigel here from Who Gives a Fuck Media. I've got a very different show. We have bought the rights to an American TV format. We want you to be the host. BBC Scotland are very exciting. Everyone's talking about it. They've both been going on about it non-stop. We want you to host The Bachelor Scotland. You ever seen The Bachelor? First of all, in Scotland, if someone says Bachelor to you, you think soup. But soup, that's a nice idea for a show. Second of all, it's just too American to work. You ever seen it? It's basically one guy, he's a millionaire, he's a bachelor. He gets like 20 women in a house, and they all like him. That's not discussed. They're not asked. He's rich, you're women, shut up. It's fucking insane. It's insane. And then he just makes them do tasks and takes them on dates. And then whittles them down to what, like a sexy Squid Game. There's just one left at the end. I'll take you. She's like, okay then. That wouldn't work in Scotland. Scottish women would not stand for it. It would take them 7 minutes to realise how to number the guy. You just fucking rob the cunt. Like, it wouldn't be a thing. Come join me in the hot tub. How about you give me your fucking PIN number? How does that sound? So. Also, there's not enough people in Scotland for the Bachelor Scotland. We've not got a wide enough gene pool. How does the Bachelor Scotland work? Man stands there, bachelor, 20 women line up, they all do a DNA test, whoever's not his cousin, he fucks up. It's not a show. The Bachelor Scotland, what else have you got for me? Below deck Somalia. It's just a terrible idea. Anyway, the point I'm making is, I went to hot yoga. I'm trying to be good, right? I want to go and I'm trying to be positive because I want to get in shape for me, but also I want to get in shape for my wife, if I'm being honest. I just want to give her something to look forward to. You know, I think that's important. I think in a relationship it's good to do stuff that your partner can like pin their hopes on. Look, I'm making an effort, that's nice. It's good, especially for a man. If a man, you don't realise how important it is. Because what you don't realise, men, is women forward plan. They extrapolate the information that you give them. They take every behaviour you do and they add 5 years. If he's like this now, what will he be like then? Like little fucking mathematicians working it out. Okay, he's left the plate in the sink unwashed. 5 years from now, he's going to have an affair. Quick, I need to call the girl. So I wanted my wife to have something to add 5 years to. So I tried to go to hot yoga. I tried to be a good guy. The minute I get in there, I live in a posh bit of London. The woman that works there is the poshest. It's not like London posh. Like she looks like she's got a scarf on, but she's not got a scarf on. You ever met someone so posh they don't have a name? It's like a sound. So I gave up on her name. Hi there, my name's Amelia. You ever met someone so posh it sounds like they're deaf? Have you ever met someone like that? That's a part of the show called Jokes You Could Do 5 Years Ago. It's fun. That won't be in the Amazon Prime special, thank you very much. If I had that in the Amazon Prime special, it'd be a fucking picture of me next to Dave Chappelle in the Guardian the next day. A fucking disaster. So I ignore Amelia and I'm just getting ready. And because I'm not a fitness guy, I've not got the stuff. Do you know what I mean? I've just got Jim's generic. I've not got like, you know, like my hiking boots and my yoga pants and my weight vest and my smug sense of self-worth and all that. I put all my meals for a week in Tupperware. I just put my gym gear on, so I put like my joggy bombs, my shin pads. I've got Amelia and an Astro in there. Can I wear studs? What's the situation? Amelia floats over, and the thought of her inheritance just. Hello, Mr. Sterling. Mr. Sterling is never in a mouth. Here at the yoga studio, you must wear the yoga pant. Wear a pant in public? No. I could have gone to a fucking sex party. I've not got the figure for pants. We discussed this. My body, it tells me every day, no, you've not got the figure for these pants, because I wear boxer shorts, right? And what started to happen to me, this is a lovely addition to my life, you know the waistband in a boxer short? what I've started happening, every time I sit down, and as we know, love a sit down, every time I sit down, what my belly does, my belly, what it does is, it grabs the waistband of my boxer short, and when I sit down, it just folds that bad boy in half. Like the boxer shorts collapsing under the strain. There's too much gut, quickly, double up! Conjoined forces, contain the beast! Hooray! And it's like when I stand back up, it's not like the pants spring back into action like Happy Fucking Days. It stays down. Man, I've been different. You've got to untangle of shame. It's fucking embarrassing. Also, I wear Calvin Klein pants every now and again, and I'm quite a paranoid person, so I'm now just convinced that the pants are like ashamed to be associated with my body. Every time I sit down, it's like the Calvin Kleins are going, quick, he looks nothing like the guy on the box, quickly, debrand yourself. Cover up the CK that's affecting cells. Pretend you're from Matalan, hurry everyone. But I need to get my wife something to add 5 years to. So I have to buy the pants. They are $34.99. I'm fuming. And I'm in the pants, walking about. I've lost 34 pounds at yoga already, but I've still got that. And I'm looking into the little window like a pervy zoo into the yoga class. And it turns out that yoga is the most disgusting thing that's ever happened, and I didn't realise this. If you've never been to a yoga class, the first time you go, if you've not got the equipment, you've got to use a communal mat. You don't know what they are? They've seen the yoga shoes are all hung up on the wall on spikes, like meat in a Rocky film. And what happens with a communal mat is the guy in the class before you, he takes the mat off the wall, he pops it down on the floor, and he just puts a tiny towel over the mat, and he bends over the mat, and he starts to sweat in the hot yoga class, and the sweat drips from the end of his nose and just lands on the mat, and then he drags his bollocks all over this mat. And then he hangs it up on the wall, that's clean, that's mine now. So I have to go into this class, take the mat off the hook, I can see this steam coming off of it from the heat. I put it down, just like fumes coming up in my face, and I'm bent over, and every second exercise is just the woman going, and place your faith onto the mat, and breathe in. Oh, 3-day-old vulva. Is it my beard or someone else's pube? We don't know! Namaste! Namaste at home. It is fucking disgusting in here. It's the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my life. So I'm now bent over this pissy yoga mat, trying not to shit myself, because I had coffee that day. And now that I'm in my 30s, every time I drink coffee, I just immediately need to shit now. That's a new thing that's happened to me in my life. In my 20s, I could drink coffee every morning and at night. Now in my 30s, I walk past Starbucks, I get a waft of coffee bean, I'm like, diarrhea. I need to go to the toilet immediately. That's why in Starbucks, they don't even give you the fucking key to the toilets. They just be rammed with fucking people in their 40s going, I want a cappuccino, fucking let me in. It's so rubbish getting older. But as a man as well in your 30s, you stop making friends. I didn't realise that. You've got friends, you just don't make new ones. You'll never hear a 38-year-old man going, do you want to be friends? That's never been said. Women make friends, I don't know how you manage it. It's insane how you make friends. Women have got hundreds of friends. Oh, my wife's in her 30s. She'll go out, that's me off to the cinema on a Wednesday. There's just the 50 of us. Where are your friends coming from? Every day someone, who's this? This is Rachel. We met last week in a toilet. We got along. We set up a WhatsApp group. Chemical cuties. We just have. Women are nice to one another, aren't they? Most of the time, but when they're not, it is savage, Jesus. Listen to this, gentlemen. Most women in this room will have a WhatsApp group with all their friends in it. They will then have another WhatsApp group with all their friends, less one of the friends, where they discuss the fucked up shit that bitch said in that WhatsApp group. That's what it's for. It's sole purpose. Every time I tell that joke, you always spot about two girls going, Sorry, what? I've not seen this. What's that? It's fucking you. It's you. You're the bitch. You're the bitch. I'm afraid. What's that, Deirdre? What colour are you wearing to the party? I'm thinking blue. Fucking blue again. I told you. Size of us. I look like the ocean. Yeah. But when you're out together, it's beautiful. You look after each other. As a man, I'm jealous of that. You ever seen women on a night out? They're all drinking, one has a bit too much white wine, falls down. It's like you've all got walkie-talkies. A genuine military operation starts to take place.
Abby is down in Sector 4. Everyone make their way to Sector 4.
Grab her arms, grab her legs, grab her hair, to the toilets! Abby's getting carried out like a soldier from a war. Just telling anyone that'll listen, I've not even had a drink. Have you not, Abby? You stinking Pinot Grigio. Abby's taken to the toilet. It's okay, babes, it's okay. Get her water! Not cold water! Room temperature water! I'm not shouting, babe. I'm not shouting. It's okay. Listen, Abby, listen, Abby. Abby, will you listen? Listen to me, Abby. 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 Listen. Babe, listen. He left you because he's afraid of how amazing you truly are. I think you should know that. I think you should know that. Any man will be proud to have you. Now take your bag, it's full of your own sick. Okay, now. As a man, you could be out with your best mate, he could fall down dead, and you'd be like, oh, that's annoying. Excuse me, barman, free. Actually, 2 pints, and it's my round. What a result. That's in your honour, Craig or David, I forget now. Men have friends, we have them. Up until 30, and then they become this finite resource, and they just like oil, and just slowly whittle away to nothing. You don't believe me? It's true, it's so bad. Men have had to invent new sports. That's how bad it is. 5-a-side football was invented by a man in his 30s going, 10 other people. Where the fuck am I getting 10? It's not my funeral. Where am I getting 10 folk from? That's mental. Then you get to your 40s, fuck it, tennis. I'll just hit it to Steve. I can just about stand him. 50s squash. Steve doesn't show up. I'll just bang it against the wall. That's fine. 60s golf, stroke dead. So fun being a man actually. It's really good fun. So I'm in this yoga studio, bent over this mat, breathing in piss fumes, and I'm like, my belly at this point is like a fucking like water feature. And all the sweat's on my pants are folded over in about 95 different positions. I've now got a damp rag on, that's it. I look like Mowgli and Baloo. I don't know how I've done it, but I've done it. And the class end, and I just pick up the mat, and I just hang it on the wall, that's clean now. And I'm leaving the yoga studio, I was thinking, just tell your wife it was good fun and you like it, and just give her something to add 5 years. Oh my God, I can't feel my knees. And then I walk over, and I get into the changing room, and all I want to do is get into the changing room, get dressed, and go home. And as I walk into the changing room, there's a man in there, and he has stolen my shoes. You are fucking so good. That was amazing. I did, not a bad way, that wasn't a big laugh, that bit, but every other time I've done that joke, people go, whoa, fuck, what? In Lancaster, a man stole my shoes, and you all just went, where the fuck did you put your shoes in? Well, you're going to leave shoes lying about, son, and it's going to fucking come to you. That feels like lesson learned rather than comedy, actually. What is this? A fucking TED talk about how not to behave? What the fuck are you? Look, and I put them in a locker, but I lost my pound in Tesco, right? So there's Oh, and by the way, I swear to God, when I say the man stole my shoes, he hadn't stuck them in his bag. This guy, hand on my heart, had my shoes on, and he was doing that movement. Do you know when you're trying on new shoes? I was half expecting him to go, you got these in a pen, like it was mad. Because even as an adult, trying on shoes is shit. Every part of your life is shit. Like as a kid, getting new shoes it's the most exciting day of your life. As a kid, getting new shoes on a Sunday, you'd go to Clark's and you'd put your foot in the fucking big can crusher. Do you remember that? Now as an adult, you go to Foot Locker, you guess a number, you put on some trainers, you do that 3 times. You go to the guy that works there, do you think these fit, do you? And he's like, I had a wank half an hour ago, I literally couldn't care. I'm depressed to dress like a referee, why are you talking to me? I think these fit, yeah, I think these fit, nice, yeah. So this guy's there. I'm not trying to approach him. I'm a rag. Burn necessities. Trying to act normal, because it's a high pressure situation, this. Because either I'm approaching a man who just happens to have put on the wrong pair of shoes, right? Or I'm approaching a maniac who's just into trying on other people's shoes. That's like his kink. Just goes about, wherever there's shoes lying loose, he'll just stick them on. He'll go anywhere with those loose shoes. He'll go to like the bowling alley, or he'll go to the like a bouncy castle. Fuck it, he'll go down the mosque. Wherever there's shoes. Okay, interesting, very interesting reaction. Well done, Lancaster, well done. I've never had an audience be offended, then realise that there's nothing to be offended about. That was amazing. I went mosque and I went, oh, they have to take off their shoes. They take off their shoes. It's a joke about shoes, Craig. Don't worry about it. Don't they have to take off their shoes to go in? I don't know. Maybe they've had new carpets put in. I don't know why that's what they did. Maybe they've had new carpets put in. That is one of my favourite things I've ever said. So I'm walking towards this guy. My pants. I'm trying to be normal, which is impossible, by the way. Like, I know Instagram's created this world where everyone's like, we're all doing great. No one's doing great. I need you all to know that. It's fucking hard all the time, and everyone here, it's impossible being normal. And then you're lying to yourself and you think, I'm normal. No, every time I get on a train, anytime, I just look around thinking, why is no one else late and sweaty? I'm late and sweaty. Every time I see a businessman with a white shirt on, I'm thinking, how have you not got sauce on the shirt? Every time I wear a white shirt, it's like 9 AM, I'm like, oh, ketchup. I mean, I had Cheerios for breakfast. How has this happened? And being hard, so hard, being normal, so hard, and then every now and again, you find yourself in these situations where your brain goes, be normal, and you're like, Like, you ever walked into a party where you think you know people there, and as you walk in the room, you're like, I know no one. You just forget what your arms are, and you're like, fuck, pretend to text and leave. I get it, this gig, when I walk, I'll look around, it's really fun. Sometimes I just catch an audience member's eye. And you just have to pretend to be a normal audience member. It's fun. It's watching. Like, you ever been at a wedding and you're talking to your best mate, and at the corner of your eye, you spot the wedding photographer? And he's like, just carry on, you just carry on and taking natural shots. Alright, yeah, cool. Yeah. What's that, Darren? She's left you, mate. I am so sorry for that. Hardest place for me to act normal is in an airport. I hate myself. I get so angry in airports. I get angry in 2 places. In airports, I'm on taskmaster. I genuinely hate myself. I don't know, I hate it when it happens. And I think I get angry in airports because I'm just about old enough to remember the golden era of airports. Do you know what I mean? I remember the golden era, pre-9/11, when no one gave a fuck. Remember back in the year 2000 when people trusted unattended packages and Britney Spears' dad? Do you remember? In the year 2000, I went on holiday with my family and I watched my dad walk through a metal detector drinking a 2 litre bottle of Lilt. Imagine that visually. He's two-handed now, it's 2 litres. He's not even looking where he's going, he's just fucking walking. Look son, not even on the plane yet and already I feel totally tropical. Now, airports are so stressy and the security takes ages, so I want to speed things up, so I get ready in the queue, right? Because there's 2 types of people on this planet. People who get ready in the queue at airports and scum of the earth. Those are the 2. And if you're scum of the earth beef, if you wait for the fucking grey tray, you are the worst person in the fucking world. Do it in the queue. Because I'm in the queue like it's the full Monty, just but it's ruined, so I'm just looking at all this scum, going, look at the size of that guy's bag. There's a fucking laptop in that bag, I swear to God there's a laptop in that bag. She's got heels on, what is going on? And the worst scum of all the scum is the one person who makes it all the way to the grey tray, despite the guy repeating the same shit over and over again and just goes, "Excuse me, hello? Excuse me, do you have any small plastic bags?" They're fucking back there, they're back there! Next to the passports are a mountain of them, next to a fish tank with a machete in it, saying don't bring a machete to the airport, please. And a shop that sells luggage. Who's buying luggage at an airport? Who's got the holidays going? Keys, passport. I've forgotten all my stuff. You scum, I hate you. It's not a puppet, it's not a puppet. I swear to God, it's not a puppet. So I do that bit and I'm dead normal. But then it's after the grey train. It happens to me all the time. I put myself in the grey train, I walk away, I bang the left, and I see it. The metal detector, and the male and female security guards, and I can hear my brain going, I'm just stood there like, how high do I put my hand when I'm because that feels high actually. It doesn't feel nice, it feels wrong. It feels like I'm camping making a point. Why do my feet hurt when I'm stood still? When I'm moving, they don't hurt. Why am I doing this movement? What is it? My shoes don't fit. This is a nightmare. And I've lived for the last 15 years plus, every time I walk towards a metal detector in an airport, for no reason whatsoever, my brain just goes, don't walk like a terrorist. I don't know why. So I'm now walking towards the metal detector doing my not terrorist walk. Question everything. Oh God, maybe I had 2 belts on. I think I might have had 2 belts on. When I sat down earlier, I sat on a cocaine bomb. I know it. And the cocaine bomb had gone right up my bum bum, and now I've got a cocaine bomb in my bum bum. Meanwhile, Sally Novak's absolutely fine, but my cocaine bomb's going to explode and embarrass me in front of all my mates. I can't believe it. Once I waited for too long to go for the metal detector, the guy waved me on, and I gave him a thumbs up. You think that's a trigger finger, mate? Actually, thumbs up. I'm unarmed. Coming through. So I'm walking towards the guy, he's got my shoes on. And I'm being normal. When I approach him, all sweaty. Hi there, sir, hi. Bit awkward, actually. And this might be me being a silly Billy, but I think you might have my shoes on. And this guy went, no, these are my shoes, and walked out the building. As These are my shoes. He said it so convincingly. For about 10 seconds I thought, well, I must have never owned shoes. That is the only... This guy knows what he's talking about. Off he went. I watched a man leave a room with my shoes on. Do you know how emasculating that is as a man? Just walked out in my fucking shoes, walked away. And I can't go after him, I'm in just my pants. I've got this accent. I live in a posh bit of London. It is a nightmare with this accent. People find me intimidating. I don't know why. I have mugged like 4 people in London. By mistake. I was being friendly. Alright mate, I like your bike. Please, just honestly take it and feel sorry. I'd give you my money, but it's all tied up in property. That's a pretty baby. Everyone off the bus, quickly, quickly. Set yourself, So I can't run down Notting Hill High Street in just my pants with this accent, just going, "Kiss my fucking head." Load of Londoners go, "Oh my gosh, are they filming Trainspotting 3 already?" Chubby junkies, that's a nice twist on the classic. In their 30s now, the metabolism's slowed down. So instead I watched the guy leave. With my shoes on, that was it. And he hadn't left his shoes. Some people asked me that. I had a good look. He hadn't got an upgrade. It wasn't like he left my Air Max and there was a pair of Crocs in the corner. There was nothing. I had to walk home barefoot. Has anyone here had to walk home barefoot? Men, no. Women, yes, every weekend. I don't know how you fucking manage it, women. It's the most sharp surface in the world, the pavement. You ever seen a pigeon? Every pigeon I've ever seen's got about 2 toes missing. Because they have to walk home on the fucking pavement. What? That is such a good observation, by the way. The next time you see a pigeon, they've got everyone's got a leg missing. They're all like the from Pirates of the Caribbean pigeons. They're fucking maniacs, pigeons. The only bird that doesn't get weirded out when it's indoors. Somebody's walking on, pigeon out about. No shoes. Like a fucking extra in Lord of the Rings. Walking up a hill with no shoes, like Jesus. Carrying my cross. Well, I say a cross, it was an almond milk latte, but... You ever bought a coffee at Starbucks with no shoes on? You get served quick. They don't even ask for your name. They just write barefoot on a mug, throw it at you. Barefoot spelled B-E-A-R, because no one in Starbucks can spell, but there you go. And I'm walking home, and for a long time I lived on my own, you know? I lived on my own for ages. That's all I used to do, live on my own. And then I had a relationship, lived on my own. I love living on my own. I love living with, like, I love people. The only thing I've missed is, because I've always been in relationship, I've never done that, like, flat share thing. I wish I'd done that. I've never got to use the word somebody's before. Not passive aggressively. So when you're in this flat share, like, you're all sat there, and the final flatmate comes in, "Somebody's not done the dishes!" And you're like, "Whoa, who could it be?" Like a mini CSI breaks out, you all go through the kitchen. "There's pork on the frying pan, Andrew's a vegetarian, he's off the hook." My life is I'm just sat there watching the telly, Laura walks in, "Somebody's not flushed the toilet!" It's only us in the house, so... Either she's talking to me or she's called out a big one and wants to show off. Those are the only options. Somebody's not flushed the toilet, this fucking legend. Come and look at this. Come on. But at least when I lived on my own, I only have to justify my actions to myself. So it's easy. I'm just walking home, no shoes, going, "Ian, don't worry about it. A man said they were his shoes. You had pants on. You were sweating heavily from your nipples. It was embarrassing for everyone. I totally understand, Ian. I've done the exact same thing. Thank you very much. I love you. I love you too." Good. Except I'm not going home to myself, am I? I'm going home to my wife, who was pregnant at the time, and is currently adding 5 years to yoga, Ian. Me just rearing children with my bendy limbs, different rooms. When in reality, that same type of woman has left her husband on his own for 72 minutes, and he's returned home with no shoes. We're having a baby. I can't look after my own shoes. I walk in the door, she's like, oh, where are your shoes? I'm like, Amanda, they were his shoes! I had pants on! I fit him in a funny belly, hello? She's now got this awful image in her head of me, 5 years from now, coming home with a pram. No baby. A man said it was his baby! I had pants on! We can make another one! That was my chance to add 5 years. And I fucked it. I knew I needed to make it up to a man. So I decided to do it out. And we're walking down the road and she was there, she was pregnant. She looked amazing, man. Like, if you want to feel useless as a man, get a woman pregnant. You're hopeless, what can I do? Just there, I took the bins out today. I grew a shin in my stomach. Okay, I'll take out both bins next time. And I can't do anything right. Once I got sent out to get a pregnancy pillow. I don't even know what a pregnancy pillow is, I don't. But I went to the department store, I was in children's wear, I was looking at the shoes, they're so small, so easy to lose. These are smaller than my shoes, these can fit in my shoes. Some of the shoes weren't even shoes, that's a sock with a Converse logo on it, what the fuck is this? Anyway, I said to the guy, excuse me, have you got any pregnancy pillows? He heard me wrong, said yes, sent me down to the pharmacy and gave me a fucking morning after pill. What did he think I was doing? Did he think I was in children's wear, making the biggest decision of my life? Let's see how cute these shoes are. Not cute enough. Pill, please, thank you very much. So we're out, and I'm looking at my wife, and she's like pregnant, she looks amazing, and I'm just thinking, wow, 5 years from now, I'm going to have this kid that I love, and I'm going to be with the only person that's never told me I'm punching above my weight. I'm going to finally get to say somebody shit themselves. Ah, not me. Oh wait, I had coffee this morning. And I wanted Laura to see what I saw 5 years from now. So I just said, listen Laura, listen, this is important. We're going to get parents soon. I need you to know, I know I can maybe lose my temper, and I know I've lost my shape, and yes, I've lost my shoes, yes. That's happened very recently, worryingly, yes. But I need you to know, I can never lose the two of you, okay? I'll never lose the two of you. I know, and she knew I meant it. She smiled, and then I opened the door of the Uber. Ladies and gentlemen of Lancaster, you've been a genuine delight. Thank you to the venue for having me and all of you for coming. It feels amazing to be back doing my job. Thank you so much. I've been installed. Have a nice weekend. Namaste.